The following is a men's Wargames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall,
WWE Universe, it's time to acknowledge the OTC.
Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The Tribal Chief once again setting foot inside Wargames. Yeah, who could forget his first time inside this structure, which actually led to a bloodline victory.
Reigns led by example that night, but he was the last competitor to enter the match. Tonight, he's starting the match.
Wargames may be one of the most barbaric structures in WWE, but the head of the table is more than ready. This dude is one of the most impressive young superstars we've seen.
Bron Breakker on a meteoric rise in WWE.
And from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Bron Breakker!
You can just see the confidence in his eyes. He knows that the numbers will be in their favor tonight, and he has faith in his team to be the victors in this war. It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this Wargames match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal Wargames match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before.
It all comes down to this. Do they have the strength, the ruthlessness to succeed at Wargames?
The Wargames match definitely not for the squeamish. Two teams of superstars with license to truly do whatever they want to each other.
As a fairly squeamish guy myself, this match always makes me uncomfortable, but it's a huge opportunity to make a moment or cement yourself as a star to watch. I hope someone here does that, and I hope nobody gets too hurt. Battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner. This is ugly. Ooh. Oh my, sent flying. Just a perfect mix of pure. Here we go. And does not get it. Uh-oh.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped.
Oh, man. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. God, ugly but effective counter. Foot to the face.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo.
Clothesline. What impact. Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible. Insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget very soon.
succession of strikes.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
How do you even begin to approach a situation like Wargames, Corey?
You have to take every advantage that arises, Cole. No one's going to get the win in Wargames by taking the high road. You really have to use everything at your disposal to make sure your team gets the win.
Good golly! Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings. Reigns averts the attack. Back suplex. Takedown. Helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. I don't think there was anything necessary about that.
Turns that in his favor.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Reigns sizing up the target.
Sorely needed reinforcements about to arrive. Let's see what kind of impact they have.
Wards that off. What a response.
Clearly knows the damage that has been done with the opposing team's numbers advantage, and knows that bringing in a weapon can be the ultimate equalizer.
Being carried around now.
Someone call a dentist. Drives a foot into the stomach.
And they're not going to go into this one without a little backup in their corner. Hooked them up. And a suplex. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest. Oof, and all of the impact brought to the knee.
Reigns turns that around.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. And a stop to the gut, too. Ridiculous. Spear by Reigns. Wow, Reigns nailed it.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out. Meanwhile, we see Breaker.
End of the line for Punk.
Cage opens, and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the number.
Taking flight. Nice splash. He just flipped the script there.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
What a Frankensteiner!
Absolutely shattering the table.
Incredible impact. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity.
From the top, diving double axe handle. That gets reversed on Reed.
Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Lifted up. What's next? Oh, Roman Reigns about to pull his opponent away. No getting up from this. Oh!
Backs them off with a headbutt out of nowhere. Suplex.
Launched.
Bang. A migraine-inducing blow.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Half crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
He's going into the open. He must certainly have a plan here. Flat out.
fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances. Watching!
Diving shoulder tap. Uso, and it's Jay.
Uso splash! Drew with cause for concern.
That was a strong kick.
This could spell doom for Mctyre.
CM Punk looking to put his opponent away on his shoulders. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
But can Punk close this?
And he's just been tossed aside into a new terrain. Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Top rope.
Now looking at Jay.
Uso splash.
Will Bronson get back up?
Rhodes has identified the target. Stand by.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Numbers advantage or not, he's leaving nothing to chance as he searches under the apron. Climbing to the top turnbuckle.
CM Punk. Here comes Rhodes. Rhodes got all of it. Punk looking for GTS. Go to sleep.
Feeling like it's over for Bron. As if the numbers advantage wasn't enough, looking under the ring for a weapon now. Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
Entering the ring and assess.
Perched up top.
Misses big time. Bron might have brought this to a close. Bron breaker in position. Positive situation for CM Punk.
And the core taking on some damage. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant. And what a throw that was.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
And Bron somehow holding steady late into this matchup.
Once again, Bron is swinging the momentum to his
What's CM Punk going for here? He begins to climb the wall of the Wargames cage.
Wargames has officially begun.
He answers right back.
both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. Oh, man.
Jumping clothesline. What agility.
Spine buster. Could lead to a big-time win.
Then now Rhodes. Punch connects. Got him in the corner now. Clothesline in the corner. Totally helpless at the moment.
Sending him all the way over to the next ring. This slows him down.
Measured up and return. Shoulders down. Kicking out before the count.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
But now here's Jey Uso. He's able to beat a 2 count. Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are that might be all Drew needs. And bad fortunes there for the typically
Rhodes is going to end this.
Rhodes.
Rhodes.
This could be for the win. Fights the shoulder up and one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
He turns it.
Wasting no time. Anaconda Vice is cinched in.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior is beginning to
And would you look at that?
from the top.
Oh, McIntyre.
Handle
And scattered. Now can capitalize.
Big time power slam.
Roasted.
But can Punk close this?
Serious jeopardy for Rhodes.
Look at Jey Uso going top rope. Gutbuster. This is it. He could put him away right here. He makes the save. Batten down the hatches. Thunderous.
Jey is down and out.
Roman for the win. Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. Reach. Shoulders down. Makes the save, and they continue this match. Cody manages to counter.
Steered away there.
Kick to the gut. Brutal forward. Rear super kick. Nasty.
You got out of dodge just in time.
Backdrop super. Angle right across the shoulders.
Oh man, he is fired up now.
Bang. Bronson Reed. Driven down with an axe driver.
Can Reed close it out?
Going for the 3 count. Then we see Breaker. What a save. That might have been it. Michinoku driver.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
In front of DDT connects. Sent flying over to the other ring.
McIntyre gets away from that.
Just took a very unpleasant trip from ring to ring.
And that holds Cody back. The countdown is on.
He's got him down to the pin.
He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one.
Sent him clear into the other ring. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Nails the crossroads.
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed.
Winner, Cody Rhodes has done it. Here are your winners. The team of Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Cody Rhodes. That was one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. Hard not to celebrate after coming up on top in this one.
Throughout the course of this match, we saw a dramatic power struggle play out inside the cage. It was brutal. It was grueling. But in the end, there was only one team left standing.
What a win. They